And not so much these rods, but with these rods, these baits at this speed. Now that I think about it though, it's like, that's one of the first questions that clients always ask, like, how do I know when I have a bite? And I say, well, no, actually what I say every single time, and I've said this since like my first or second year, if you watch the rods when they don't have a fish, you'll see that they do something.
Straight around, like this one, the way I had the rack turn, like the way it turned now, I'll see.
Right.
I know the answer to that question.
But what I say is, when they don't have a fish, they do something. When they do have a fish, they do something very different. So all you have to do is watch the rods when they don't have a fish, and almost without fail, you will know when they do have a fish. You know what I mean? Maybe these rags are all the focal point, so to not be, do they not get tangled up? No, they do. They do. But
of course, when I'm pulling crankbaits, I have a 10-foot rod, an 11-foot rod, a 14-foot rod. No, I'm like a 10, a 12, a 14, a 16. So my spread is.
And you are exaggerating the rod space gap, because I'm achieving my 2-foot gap just with the same rod lengths. If I had 2 foot, I could do like 3 or 4 foot gap.
But my first rod, it's literally straight out the back. Of course, my boat's a little wider too, so the number one on both sides is a little further apart as well.
We have just been all fish camp fishing 6 off the back. And 1 or none off the front. And Kelly, when he ran that trip, wanted to move it, mount those racks.
Did I tell you that I did an interview today?
With him?
With him.
With Nick Teller?
No. With Oxford Living Magazine.
Good for you.
They're going to put me in the hidden gems section.
For Enid Lake charters?
Yes. And you can probably guess who put them up for it.
Andy? Good for you.
I got a trip on the 13th of July where I'm taking Emerson and 3 of his buddies out on a birthday fishing trip. And she booked with me today.
I'm so grateful that you were running that trip.
So I have to figure out how to catch a largemouth bass, because I done forgot.
Call.
I know who I'm going to call. I'm going to call that dude that Captain Wendy's friends with, Blake Daugherty, his name.
All right, listen, he and I had a little bit of a falling out. I was going to say, so that doesn't mean that him and Andy had a falling out, but he and I had a falling out.
I was going to tell him that Andy Houston give me his name.
Yes, that is my recommendation.
And if he does not want to share any information with me, that's completely fine. And I respect that. And I'm going to tell him why I'm asking. You know. So,
look at that boatload of people right next to us.
Oh man, you got all those handles.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Clients do.
Well, 2 of them, 3 of them.
But some of the folks were actual lefties that reel a bait caster with their left hand, and therefore, by how it's supposed to be, have the spinner reel with the right so they can cast without changing hands. I have no way to ask my daughter if her dog is still there, if everything's okay. I like that boat. That's a nice boat. All right, once we go about 2 more minutes. No, you're confused. I'm getting them across. That doesn't mean they're trying to get. All 5 of these. I should have told you that's the one way to spin it up. Is to let more line out or reel them in, unless you're going perfectly
we were going straight.
And all the lines.
You called me better than that, son.
You're a great fisherman. What I'm saying is, if you're that good of a fisherman and you're handicapping yourself by reeling a damn spinning reel like it, imagine what would happen if you shifted that rod handle to the other side. You'd fucking be winning. There would be no more Hayden Jeffries. It was just, remember that guy before Dennis Barfield? No.
I feel as if I have a discipline when I'm trying to reel with my left hand, whether it's a pull of a twine or fishing pole.
I'm sitting there telling you to keep your